Hello, Star Wars unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, and yes, at the time of this recording, it is, in fact, September. What does September mean? Well, for me, it's the start of school. It's the intense part of marching band as marching band gets into full swing. It's a lot of those things. But what else is it? Well, guess what? It's also us starting the process, the very slow, very drawn-out process of starting to select items to go into the pile, if you will, for the next Star Wars sale. I know, the Star Wars sale. The Star Wars sale is going to happen again. It's going to happen in June. I can even tell you the weekend. You can mark it on your calendar. I'll let you know if this changes. But the Star Wars sale is going to happen June 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. Basically the last full weekend in June. Why is it that weekend? Well, as most people who watch this know, I'm a teacher, and my teaching school year ends that week. So that is the week I can take days off and put together the full thing. So that's why it is. That's why I'm doing it. Deal with it. It's fine. Now, why? But this time of year is, when I get a free moment, and I don't do this all the time. I'm not doing this every day. In fact, I might do it about a half a dozen times between now and the time that we have to do the sale. But I'm putting it out there now, so people who see it, they might think, make a note of that. Okay, yes, I know it's way, way down the road, but this is what we want to do. Now, again, for anybody new to the channel, why am I selling my collection? I'm not selling my whole collection. I am selling part of my collection. And why do I sell that? Well, lots of reasons. Number one, to help finance the things that I still want to collect. Number two, to make room for things that I still want to collect. And number three, because it's a way for me to fund the other thing I'd love to do, other than collecting Star Wars, which is go down to Disney. We do not require as much funds to go down to Disney as much as we used to, because our daughter, who was down there, is now back up here. So we'll still be making our trips to Disney, just not quite as many. So that's basically it. So I got to go through this. I got to go through some of this full collection and start looking at items that I think I'd be willing to part with. Okay. So why don't we start taking a look? And I have a nice box right here. Okay. Then I'm going to start putting things in, and then I'll just leave it stored for now. Let's see how we do. Okay, looking at my shelves here, I'm already kind of in a place where I think I'm ready to part, and that it would have to be some of these guys. Okay, these are Disney. I don't even know if this thing's on anymore. These are Disney kind of 12-inch collectible figurines. I don't even know if these things are even working anymore, and the battery might be dead on them. But they're cool. They're cool looking. But ultimately, I'm ready to part with them. So not all of these guys, all right. Let's look at, we got Han. Han can go. We got the Mando. Yeah, see, a lot of them, I think I had the power turned off on most of them. I mean, they're cool. They're like little statues, They're nice. Got the Stormtrooper. They're Disney, and they still sell them. They still have some items. In fact, I just recently picked up a couple. I picked up some. That one's got a really cool soft cape. And then we got Luke here. Okay. I mean, they're really cool figures. And they have a little bit of articulation, Oop. This guy could probably use. He's not making any noise. Definitely showing that I got to replace these batteries. So I don't know if I'll replace them. I'll probably end up just taking them apart. Okay, now it leaves a nice little spot here. For the moment, I'm just going to take... Now, these are the Think-Away toys, which I kind of want to hold on to for a little bit. So I'm going to... Even though Chewie looks like he could use a perm. I'm going to move 3PO up here. And Chewie back there. Okay. Now I got some room to put a few items here if I want. All right. Working our way around here. What else we got? Got a few items here. I did, here is my eraser collection from Return of the Jedi. You'll notice that with the exception of my two Royal Guards, they're pretty much all singular figures. The rest will find their way there in another location. Who else we got here? We got the Sprite. And then here we got R2. Here's one figure I have to look at here. It might take me a second to get through. But this first order figure, this is Doc Undar. So I'm going to put him down here. I got to put this Ty Essalon up here. And Doc, you go here. I am parting with Black Series, guys. I'm holding on to some figures. Let's go. All right. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on. That's it. All right. There we go. Yeah. The First Order Stormtrooper. And then I think that box behind it is also First Order. Let me grab that too. That's the same. Yeah, that's just the slip cover. It was a cool, like, deluxe figure, but I'll package it up later. Just kind of lean it in here for now. Right there. All right. So, I mean, it's good. I like it. There's another one back here. The Kylo Ren figure. I think I'm going to get that one off camera. It's a little bit... It's going to be a challenge to do even with one hand, let alone with two hands, let alone with one hand. So, now, as far as the Black Series figures, I'm trying to limit these. There's a few here. I'm probably going to I'm gonna grab some Ziplocs to do them, but I definitely am looking to part with, well, I'd already parted with most of the video game figures. Any figure that was really not part of these are mostly figures that you've seen in the shows. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to go after any of these right now. Maybe, we'll see. Down here, yeah, we do have Jackson, who's a from the comic book, which I like that character, so I'm going to keep Jackson. As far as the rest are concerned, I might want to hold on to them for right now. We'll see. Kind of working our way around. There is a couple of items in the other room. I think I could part with 2 Dark Troopers. I already have one loose. Actually, I have a couple loose. And I have one here. So now we have Ahsoka. And these are that's all the ones I have of those. Okay, cool. My Young Frankenstein figures. I do like Young Frankenstein, so I kept them as well. All right, so these guys can go in here as well. Some of these... some of these figures I'm parting with. The credit collection figures, they're nice, but since I'm getting rid of Black Series, I do like the old Power of the Force from the 90s, along with these Star Wars figures because the paint schemes reminiscent of that. But yeah, the credit collection, I just feel like we can part with those. I like that Boba Fett because it is the paint scheme is from the original Boba Fett paint scheme. So, Grief Karga, rest in peace. But yeah, I'm gonna part with those. Archive, Clone Trooper, 501st. Yep, you can go too. Kind of keep Leia, keep the clone, keep the ones down there. There's some other ones around here. Oh, 2 more credit collection. I might hold on to these 2 for a little bit. And the armor. Queel can go. Keep George Lucas. I might eventually come back to these guys, these Empire Strikes Back ones. We'll see. The 50th anniversary Lucasfilm ones I'm going to keep. I'm just going to probably just readjust those. Got our Jedi retro figures. Okay, moving along. I'm not going to do it today in this video, but I'm really thinking about the Legos. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much one Lego I want to keep. And I don't even think it's in this container. Oh, yes, it is. I want to keep this one. I mean, I don't think the Falcon would fit up top there, but yeah, I might do a little bit of rearranging so I can get I want to keep the Falcon, the big Falcon, but the rest, yeah, I'm thinking about putting them in Ziplocs, getting rid of them. Legos are great. Maybe I'll keep the skiff. Just maybe one area of them. I don't know. I like my buildable figures. I might actually move them over there once that space is clear. Oh, yeah, then we got these guys. All right. Again, I'm going to get some Ziplocs. I'm going to get rid of all of these. I did a bunch of videos on these. I called them the poor man's Black Series, or the, or Hasbro's attempt at bootlegging. And the ones that you can see at places like the Five Below stores and with the discount places. I like anything here. See, I already have 3 of these and 1 carded. I don't need more than that. I like ...2007 vintage coin set. I mean, I like coins, but I don't know. I don't feel like this is something that's in my wheelhouse. I like of course, the original coins from the Power of the Force back in the mid 80s. I think I like these metal popcorn buckets. Keep them around for a bit. Oh, this is the lightsaber a student gave me. So, I mean, this is some good stuff, My Valentine's Day figures. I think I'll get rid of those too. I mean, just like I said. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing we got to talk about. Funko Pop. Funko Pop, Funko Pop, Funko Pop. I'm just at the point now where I'm ready to... My love affair with Funko Pop has ended. I have a couple that I keep up for the holidays, but the rest... This is pretty much the collection up here. I just feel as though we can begin to part with these. I don't have any of the boxes with them, so I know that I've devalued them a lot, but that's okay. Right now, I'm just going to try to keep the ones that are... Oh, no. All right, I think I'm going to need some better containers here. Any other guys? Maybe these guys, you see that if they stay on there... See, they don't... I have to get it. Well, I guess I can do, part with some of those too. So, I mean, I like them. They're fun. I'll keep a couple that are more meaningful, but for the most part, I think I'm ready to part with them. And again, I just want to clean up the space, have room for other things to put there, Like I have these Beanie Babies that are kind of dangling here. I'd like to put all them up here, So that's another one. So yeah, we're saying goodbye. Yeah, it's the problem. These bases, unfortunately, but they're all the same base, so it's fine. And people are like watching this, going, "I can't believe you're doing that." Oh, these guys. Keep saying Xfinity. Infinity. These guys are from the gameplay, from the Disney Infinity. Had they kept the game going, I might still be playing with it. But I'm just not a gamer, as people who watch this show know. So they're going to all go in there, and I'm not going to worry about it. Can't really film this and get Luke in there. Sorry, Luke. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, Luke is missing his saber. I don't think it fell. Not there. All right. What else we got? Anything over here? I don't think so. As I said, there's that one Kylo Ren right in the back there. I'll probably end up adding him, but I'll do that off camera. Okay, so I already got a good box of things here. I think we're in pretty good. We're doing a good start. Oh, that was something I wanted to check. Some of these figures. If I have these figures, there's Bib Fortuna, Lando, TIE Pilot, Luke, X-Wing. Do I have them over here? I have a Lando, although I don't think this Lando is quite as good. And TIE Pilot, I'm not seeing right away. So yeah, I gotta do a little bit more of a deep dive. Oh, there is one thing though. I'm going to part with Jabba. This is all he was. Good old Jabba. This is Black Series Jabba. So he's a bit bigger. Nice, good figure. But again, enough with the Black Series already. It's a sad truth, folks. You can only collect so much. As I'm going around here, I do want to say, I've said it once, I'll say it again, until I'm blue in the face. I am not stopping my collecting because I don't like Star Wars. Far from it. I like Star Wars so much, in fact, that I want to increase my collection. All right, there's some items here that I want to grab, but I think I'm going to need this other smaller box just to kind of get it started. Because another thing that's nice is that when I have more room already, if I guess you could say, I have room to store these things, but I don't have room necessarily to. These are wishables, I think, and I only wanted one. I wanted Commander Beck. This is a Marshal badge, which I already had one already. This is the Pride. This is the Pride droids, and this is something that I want in an auction, but I don't want. I already have them loose. And another Doc Ondar, only because I already have a Doc Ondar. All right. For now, we also have the Low-Grade Vintage. We have the Wicket Vintage. Watch it, Wampa. My original Millennium Falcon leg just bent in, like all Millennium Falcons do. These are some of the items from our recent episode. We got some of the not magnets, some of the erasers, some of the candy heads, that kind of stuff. It is vintage though, so I'm calling it vintage. And then of course we have the Darth Vader collector case. All right, so a cool amount of items. So I am ready to. I want to consolidate a little bit. Like I will tell you, this spot right here, this is going to be my my go-to for the cantina once I get it. So I'm going to need to find homes for everything over here. Probably just move things up or down a shelf. So there you go with that. Oh, the Droid Developer Kit. Yeah, these babies are going to go. The Droid Developer Kit, the Mindstorm, we're going to get rid of those too. Yeah. I might even part with the big figs. Maybe the Yoda up there. Maybe even I'm not sure yet of all of it. There's not much in here, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have a lot here. I have this is where I kind of store my items that I'm planning on selling. So I'm going to put these in here and I want them up higher. Like this guy. Go in here. This guy. Doing this with one hand. I think you should be impressed. I keep them off the ground because we've had some issues. A couple of these weaponry might go. Not this one. This is my droids one. That's pretty good. I'm trying to decide about the Boon to Eve Challenge Episode 1 racing set. Not because I don't like it. It's just because it's taking up a lot of room. But there's the Star Wars racetrack. I might consider that, parting with that one too. And then we have I think this just box. Oh no, this is empty. Yeah, all right. So maybe the Republic gunship I can part with. So you can see there's quite a few things to still go through. And then I got to go looking through all of these. I mean, down here I know I had. Like I want to part with this. The only reason I'm not parting with this is that it's got this really cool Obi-Wan kind of armor attachment. But it's, and we have Asajj Ventress, we have Yoda, we have Obi-Wan, we have, I guess that's Luke. It's a different type of Luke, I guess. I'm sorry, Luke. Anakin. It's a different view. It's a different look for Anakin. So that's why I've kind of held on to this one. It's one of the only ones from those old battle packs that I've held on to. This one, yeah, this one's gonna go because it's pretty much all repacks. So I also think I'm gonna part with BB-8, the lamp. BB-8, the lamp. Just again, it takes up a lot of room. Some of these might go to some of these vintage carded style. The planet ones might go as well. I just gotta look and make sure I don't. It's like I'm not getting rid of the only version of the figure. You know, that's what I'm looking at. So, ooh, what do we have here? Not quite sure what. I have to look at those and see what those are. Oh, this guy can. I think this came from like a. This came from a one of those subscription boxes. So anyway, as you can see, I'm getting the ball rolling. And again, I might not do this again for months. You know, these are cool, guys. Don't get me wrong. I love them, but it's just the kind of thing where it's time for me to start considering the space and what I want to do. And again, I'm looking at the possibility of, I don't know about, anytime soon moving away. And if I do, I want this to be in much easier move to do if I can consolidate. So that's what I'm looking to do. All right, there's a little dent, a couple things, and again, I don't mind, if I lose everything here, but I have a bunch of loose figures I can put in its place. That's not so bad. But I do like the sculpting on some of these, and if I can keep maybe a shelf like this, get rid of all of those or consolidate all of those and all of these into one or two shelves like this, that'd be good. I'd be good with that. All right, guys. So there's part 1, part 2, 3, 4, 5, however many parts. It'll be an ongoing series throughout the year. So, but we've started the ball rolling, okay? And there's some items there. Now, I am going to say I'm not going to entertain any offers right now. If people watch it and want to offer something, as we get a little closer, maybe in the spring, I might consider it. All right, but beyond that, I'd say just give me time. All right, there's a lot of other things going on in life, and I need to get things going. So, all right, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, hit the notification. Check out all the other content. Check out all the other content on the Red 5 Network and all their contents that they support. Until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you.